Core field stabilized. Intaro Atun.
Hey there, StarCraft fans. It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, going to be a Patreon cast. For those of you who support me at patreon.com/FalconPaladin for at least $1 a month, I do appreciate each and every one of you. So if you're watching this the week of June the 7th, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate it. And if you're watching this after that week on YouTube, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I'm here 6 times a week with Brood War. Top left of Overwatch. It's going to be a red Zerg player. It's gonna be action. And in the bottom right, it's Snow. All right, man. Snow in action here. Action, an incredible macro player. Snow, an incredible Protoss player. He is on a tear right now. He is like 56-13 on his last 70 matches. So he is tearing up the ladder and taking down players like Scan, like Jaedong, like Action, and Queen, and Zero, and Stork, and all sorts of stuff, and he feels unstoppable now. So, let's see how Action is going to handle him here today. This is another RJB replay from RJB TV at youtube.com/@RJB_TV. It's a Brood War channel. If you're looking to add another Brood War channel to your subscriptions on YouTube, subscribe to him, leave a comment saying Falcon sent ya, and a hatch first here from Action. Around 11 supply. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Bum, bum. Little atmospheric music here, just ramping up to the battle music that we all love to hear. Forge Expand here from Snow. Very, very safe on this 2-player map. Not planning on any aggression here. Just planning to sit back and macro up on 2 bases and throw down a Stargate and then maybe, you know, a Citadel of a Dune and maybe a robotics facility, maybe a robotics bay and Reavers and Archons and all that splash damage and Storm, especially Storm. And, oh gosh, is this gonna die? Are you gonna die, Mr. Probe? No, no, okay. Very, very good. Jun, 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 jun. Yeah, I mean, everything's cool here, right? Gas, expansion. There is a gateway on the way here from Snow. Third hatch, loving it. Love the third hatch here at sub 3 minutes from Action. Fantastic. Yeah, Overlord came in. Terry did. What up, Terry? Yep, it's the Forge. Good job relaying that back to Action. If you see a Forge, you know it's a Forge Expand. Or, I don't know, a Cannon Rush of some kind. But I don't think the Forge would be here if it's Cannon Rush. I think it would be up here somewhere. And Cannon Rushing a Zerg is, I don't know. It's not very common, but it can be done. Yeah, this pro is waiting for this cannon. Ooh, that's not a Cyber Core. You gonna start a Cyber Core? There it is, cool. Cyber Core on the way. Getting a cannon for safety, but, like, I don't know. What's there to be safe about? Lair coming up at the natural base. There is, like, there's 2 Lings, another set of Lings on the way. Metabolic boost coming in. But no real aggression planned here from Action either. Again, macro Zerg player. King macro Zerg player, potentially. Like the best macro Zerg player in the world. Is he amazing in early game? Not as good as he is in the late game. Maybe it's because he's greedy. Maybe it's because he takes a ton of macro hatches, expands faster than other Zerg players. And when he gets away with it, it is a torrent of Zerg units being thrown your way. And your High Templar can kill 800 Zerg units, it feels like. And they just keep coming, man. It is a helpless feeling as a Protoss or a Terran in that situation. Which is why you want to try to kill Action and try to slow him down at least before he gets up to that unstoppable position, right? Totally sucks to be there. Snow's been there before. He doesn't want to go back. He doesn't want to go back. So he's not going to. There's got to be some kind of aggression in play. Oh my gosh. Hey, look, it's up. Air weapons, level 1. Huh. There's a really big commitment to Corsairs and PVZs that I've cast recently. I don't know what it is exactly, but my goodness, Protoss are just, yep. Making a lot of Corsairs, getting air weapons. It's going to be fine. Spire on the way from action. If he's smart, you know what it's going to be. Scourge. Is it going to be 10 Mutalisks? Gosh darn, I hope not. Sincerely, sincerely hope not. I'm not trying to hide the Spire at all. This is a lot more Lings out than I was expecting action to make. My macro Zerg player, right? You're not busting through this. There's Zealots holding the wall. There's a cannon back there. There's another cannon coming up because Snow scouted how many Lings there were. I don't like this. You can deny the third base, probably. This is a lot. I guess you're just kind of covering every potential exit vector here for probes and Zealots that are trying to move across the map. I guess either to expand on your side of the map, Snow, or to go across the map and try to kill something on the Zerg side. But you can kind of keep an eye on this with fewer than, 10 Lings, which is sort of what we're working with here, isn't it? Somewhere around there. But, alright, whatevs. Feeling safe, feeling secure. Is there a price on that? Yeah, and it's about 8 Zerglings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. I was right the first time. Nice. Behold a macro hatchery. Behold a Corsair hunting fruitlessly for overlords, for they are not here. Just kidding. There's one right there. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Corsair's like, wait, do I want to go in there? No. Scourge are popping right now. Cool. Corsair's heading on home. Because, yep, Scourge on the way. Ooh, DT opening. A little bit of DT harass on the mind here. Got to make some cannons in the main base to fall back to when the Scourge are chasing your Corsairs across the whole map. I really feel like a fourth base timing here from action would be pretty killer. He's sitting on about 30 workers. He's saturating up his third base. More macro hatches. Oh, he did make some mutos. Look how blind I am. He made 5 Mutalisks. And then I think he saw the Corsair count and was like, oh, never mind. So fine. He made 5 mutas. I'm not going to kill him for that. He basically did it blind. He didn't know how many Corsairs there were. He didn't know they had +1. But it is insanity to keep making Mutalisks in this situation. And he's not, right? Scourge in production. I don't see any Mutalisks. These are here to defend against Zealots if they show up and try to cause problems, or DTs, for example. Yeah, this DT had some mischief on his mind, but then he's like, oh, there's Mutas out? Nah. This is not a good situation for me. Cutting back around. You bringing an Overlord with you on this journey? No? Magical Mystery Tour? Absolutely not. Oh, really? We're coming back in, huh? Okay. Well, that's... yeah. No, just go home. Just go home. That's all we need from you right now. Hydralisk Den coming up. Oh, that DT. Yeah, okay, 1 kill. 2 kills. 3 kills. Alright, 3 drone kills for a DT is... it's middling. If you're the DT player. Not something you're going to write home about, right? So Hydra Den here. Archon's on the way. Hydra's really good against those dudes. He doesn't have more mutos, does he? No. Okay. Oh, he's making more. All right. Fine. This... like, I don't want to call it a GG because he is making Hydras and he is getting Lurker Aspect and he's not just making Mutalisks to the exception of all other units here, okay? I get it, but these Mutas are just going to get very little done. If they are used to pick off High Templar in the middle of an army move out here for Snow, okay, great. But I don't know what else they're going to be able to get done here today. Should we trust in action? Maybe. Action's getting a 4th base at 8 and 9 minutes. Storm is on the way. Yep, just your goal here is to not engage with the giant Corsair ball that is only growing each minute. Yep, one finished, another one getting started immediately. We're getting +2 air weapons. I cast a game fairly recently where I had a... Protoss go for +2 air weapons. Oh, I know what that was. That was... oh, man. If you didn't watch that game, that was Best on Fighting Spirit versus some kind of unknown Zerg player playing under a name that RJB doesn't recognize. I don't recognize either. But Best went Sky Toss. So he went for a ton of Corsairs. He got +2 for the Corsairs. He got Disruption Web and Argus Jewel for the Corsairs. That is how all in on Corsairs he was going. And then he started adding carriers, and it was, man, if you haven't watched that game, you should. Ask me for a link to it. If you haven't watched it, you didn't know it existed, ask me for a link. I'll respond to your comment immediately, because I read every comment anyone ever makes on my channel. which some people don't believe I do that, but I do. I'm not big enough to where that is impossible for me. It's nice. I mean, would it be nice to be bigger? Yeah, I suppose it'd be nice to have a humongous Mr. Beast type channel with 800 million views. But, you know, it's kind of nice that I can read every comment. Kind of nice that I can respond to questions from my subs and not feel like it's a waste of my time to even try to keep up with that. You know, there are some silver linings here. I could probably be a little bit bigger and manage that, but whatevs. Queen's Nest on the way from action. We got speed coming in for the Zealots too. A little bit of leg upgrade. Leg enhancement. 8 mutas, man. Okay, it's not 11. It's not 32. Yeah, we're just trading hits. The Corsair gets a hit off on the mutas. The mutas get a hit off on the Zealots. Just trades. That's all we're doing. This guy's not... So I cast a game fairly recently. It was Light versus... God, who was the Protoss? Might have been Snow, actually. A TVP on the channel. And there was an observer out, and it was casting a shadow, which they're not supposed to do, but that one totally was. It was crazy. Yeah, a couple links harassing this third base, but, like, no. That was fun, but no. Scourge not getting connections. Corsair is not getting connections. This dance is beautiful and deadly. Singularity charge. Cadaran amulet. A hive. Upgrades for... all 3 upgrades actually coming in for our Zerg player. That's nice. So missile attack, melee attack, and ground carapace. Fun. 4 bases here. Some drones are out here because the rally point is here, and that's your rally point for drones as well as army units. You know this. Get back to work, you lazy drones. They're not doing it. They're like, we're army too. Let us fight. We can do it. Believe in us. I guess we're waiting for an engagement here. Man. So I went and saw Beyond the Spider-Verse. I think that's which one it is. No, Across the Spider-Verse. Number 2 in the Spider-Verse trilogy. Super good, man. Highly recommended. Okay. Lings, Hydras. Oh, gosh. What a beautiful positioning there by those Zealots. Nobody escapes. That Hydra turned into a Lurker egg, so he escaped. That was nice. Pretty sick play. 154 to 142 supply. I don't like this for Snow. There's way too much out here. Look at these dudes. They just think they're part of the army. We can fight. Send us in, coach. Put us in, man. Oh, good snipe. Archon, pretty good at eggs. Egg killing theirs. 4th base. Poked up with the Corsairs, trying to see what's going on up there. And the answer is Lurkers and Sunkens and Lings and... Zealots don't want to go up there. That is just a total death trap. So yeah, we're just dancing. Nobody's really committing to any kind of an attack here in the first 13 minutes, which is a little bit nuts. Usually a Protoss player will have committed something. Some kind of an attack on the 3rd base, on the natural, but he hasn't, and I think that bodes fairly poorly for him. Because again, action at 60 workers and 4 bases is pretty scary, dude. This Corsair ball is not insane. It's pretty big. He's not making any more Corsairs, so we got 10. We're going to roll with 10 here today. Adrenal coming in. Nidus on the way. 4th base coming up for the Protoss. Bottom left. I like it. I like Snow's response to this macro craziness from action is to get a 4th base of his own. Bottom left. Just be impatient, man. This is not a map where you can have 8 bases. Unless, I mean, you've completely dominated the match and your opponent's, like, stuck at home on 2 bases, and then you can get 8 bases. That's fine. But if they're any good, it's going to be super, super hard to get up to 8 bases. What you can get is, like, 5, 6 maybe. It's kind of hard to hold. Muta's helping to kill that Archon, but I think the Adrenalings can do it pretty much on their own. They got 1-1. Yeah. Archon down. The Lings have the upgrade where they can fight against Zealots to a certain extent. Not in a 1v1 scenario, which is what that was for them, so they had to back it out. Plague would be super good here, but Consume takes priority on the upgrade list. So it is Consume, and then we're going to get the Plague. This Zealot is dead. Very brave. He's also very dead. Pylon is also very dead. Adrenalings just do not have any respect for your buildings. I'm sorry. Yeah, there you go. Play getting started. The second Consume is done. More DTs being added. Like, a surprising number of DTs being produced here out of these gates. Is he... I mean, maybe the Corsairs are going to make one big, huge move to wipe out every Overlord, and then the DTs just win. It's like the super delayed... Like, super ultra delayed DT Corsair play. Oh, the Ling count is insane, though. Action's maxed out at 15 minutes, y'all. This is bad news bears for Snow. But you know what? Storm is good. Snow is good. I trust Snow. Protoss players are watching this. They're like, yeah, it's not a great position for my guy, but I believe in him. I believe in Harvey Dent, and I believe in Snow. Look at this lurker spread. Action knows how to do this. Spreading your lurkers out so Storm can only hit one of them at a time. Looks like Action wants to take this right side base. He sent a drone down here for that purpose anyway. Is this our first actual engagement? Snow's not really committing here. He's just sitting at the bottom of the ramp. I don't know. It's Dark Swarm Lurker up here, man. Plus, you just got plagued. That's bad. Dude, did all the mutas just die while I wasn't watching? That's fitting, right? Are the mutas all dead, Falcon? Are we surprised if all the mutas are all dead, Falcon? No. No, of course not. I think they are. I don't know. He might have just sent them out to die to free up supply because he's like, I'd rather have more Hydras and Lings than these Mutalisks, which can't really get much done because the Corsair count is so stupid. Look at that Plague Dragoon get wiped out by Hydras with good upgrades. 2-2 on those guys. 2-2 for the Gateway units here as well. Storms are endless. Endless summer, endless storms, baby. But as long as Action holds on to this right side base and doesn't let Snow take this left side base, I think the Zerg player is okay. Yeah, a lot of Zerg's gonna die here, right? There's tons of splash damage available for the Protoss. We got the Archons, we got the Storm. We got the Reavers in production here. This is just not gonna be a good time to be a Zergling. You're gonna live for approximately, on average, about 10 seconds, I would say, in the lifespan of a Zergling in this game from now on. Yep, you're going to get stormed. You're going to run into Archons. Your Dragoons are going to kill you from distance because why not? Yeah, I mean, look. 8 kills, 9 kills. This Archon's like, I don't care about your Dark Swarm as much. But Lurkers, okay, that's problematic. Lurkers binds, big deal. So I think at this point I'm going to place my bet that I think Action should be able to get this game won. It is far from over, but the Plagues are good. I don't even know where that Plague landed. I thought I got the Corsairs for a second there, but nope. Plague here, Plague here. Did he whiff with a Plague? That'd be hilarious if he totally whiffed with a Plague. Like he whiffed this. He's like, ah. There wasn't. Oh, these guys are plagued. No, but that's recent. Defiler, contribute something. Man. 188 to 151 supply. Snow is up. Scourge getting some decent connections there. Not the best ones in the whole world, but pretty good. This DT, no detection here. Overlord's coming in. Good. Storm. Great Storm. Beautiful Storm. Looks like Snow may be positioning. He's just making sure that this base doesn't exist for the Zerg. But look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We are doing the Swarm strategy at this point. Nice positioning by these Zealots, by the way. Just sending groups of units across the map, producing Hydras, Lurkers, Lings, Defilers, non-stop. Spending your money actually gets a little bit difficult when you have 60 workers. And, oh my gosh, is that a 6th base from him? Yeah, getting this 6th base, hard to hold, but he's got map control at the moment. Snow's a little bit contained to the southern half of this map. It doesn't feel super comfortable moving out. Despite the fact that he's maxed out, despite the fact that he really should feel comfortable moving out. Throwing that out there. Dude, DT, unstoppable. Overlords are dying here. Reavers in the house. Nice Plague. Dark Swarm up, but I'm not sure what it's really providing here. Corsair Ball seems a little bit preoccupied. Yeah, man, this DT. 8 kills on that dude. 8. Doing awesome. Sprinkling in some DTs into your composition. Be like Snow, Protoss players. Alright. Action says, actually, no. You're not going to have this base. I would like it, please. Runs in. Tries to focus down. Yep, does focus down the Reaver. Nicely done. Lurker spawn. Yeah, Lurker Ling is pretty much going to wreck everything else here. That Reaver got... No, I thought that Reaver got picked up. Okay, that Reaver died. And yeah, left side belongs to the Horde. What is this? You're not going to seriously unload a Reaver in this, are you? That'd be hilarious. Nope, too smart for that. But also, do any Scourge exist on the map? Because this shuttle is just asking to die. 312 upgrades for the Gateway. They're working on further shield upgrades here, too. 175 to 157 supply. So, yeah, this is a good time for action. But the longer this game goes on, the longer Snow's able to get good trades over and over and over again here. And these bases start to mine out. And good Storm Drop here. Kind of. Good Drone Pull. Better. But yeah, like as soon as the bases start to get mined out, and as soon as Action doesn't have the bank that he's constantly spending to make more stuff, pretty decent Plague. And then Snow, his trades are going to start looking better and better and better and better. And the Zerg player will die. So this is not the kind of map, again, where you get 8 bases, you can fight for 45 minutes, an hour and 15, and still be fine. This is a base where you start mining out. And there's really nowhere else to go. Ooh, Plague catches 3 of those Corsairs. 3 of them remain unaffected, except now there are Scourged, so ow. Plagued and then Scourged. Brutal stuff. Oh, and then Hydra to boot. Snipe that Obs. There we go. Obs down. Engagement on the left side here. Handful of Lings. Yeah, I don't know. This really hasn't been a game of giant, massive engagements. This is probably the biggest one that we had. Zerg won that. Snow tried to push on the right side once, thought better of it, but Snow's honestly incredibly passive here. He's now down 197 to 183 supply. I mean, Snow's at 180 supply, so he's not in a terrible position, but yeah, Link Plague catching a Reaver is always like a tier 1 win. 2 Reavers. Tier 1 win when you Plague 2 Reavers like this. Good snipe on the Obs. Scourge trying to connect on that shuttle. No, Archon saves it. Sweet stuff there. Archon count heavy. This is late game PvZ. Archon count big. Hydras are needed. Reavers to deal with the Hydras. It's a good comp here from Snow. But Action just has so much going on here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of at the point where I think I'd be shocked if Snow wins this game. There's too much map control for the Zerg. There's too much everything for Zerg right now. Just hasn't really been bothered all that much. There was one Storm Drop over here at the 3 o'clock. But everywhere Snow tries to go, there's just a handful of Hydras with Lurker support. And the Archons hate that stuff, and so do the Zealots, and the Reavers aren't fast enough to really engage with it either, and these Hydras really want to die. Guys, you're supposed to work with Lurkers. Okay. Faster observer movement on the way. Feels like about time here, but yeah, it's... This is just, I don't know. I kind of feel like this has been the danciest game of Broodor I've ever cast. Shuttle gets sniped, both Reavers die. Whatever happens here. Ooh, and an Obs gets sniped. And the Hydras make it out. Dude, that's amazing. What are you trying to Plague exactly? A High Templar, a Zealot, and a couple Archons. Fine. That's okay, I guess. But just the map. Look at the map. Look at it. It's too red. Red Zerg. EB is not going to be happy about this game. What up, EB? The dirty, filthy bugs look like they're going to win this one. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen Snow so passive, man. Yeah, can't take this. Zerg player's left side. Like, contain Zerg. This isn't like... Good snipe on High Templar, and then Hydras make it out. Like, this is fantastic stuff out of Action. I mean, this is about as good as you could possibly ask for. Oh, free obs too. Nice. Plague. Good Plague. Yeah, this is contain Zerg. Not really trying to kill any of these bases. Not going for drops at all. Hasn't really threatened anything that Snow has going. He's just asking the Protoss player to come to him. He'll deal with it as they arrive, and then Snow just can't go anywhere without Lurker Spines and large groups of Hydras, and it's like some kind of a house of horrors for Protoss right now. It's not Halloween, but it sure feels like it is. Yeah, no. There's nowhere to go. I don't think I've ever seen a Protoss player feel so helpless at the 26-minute game mark of a ZVP. That's your GG, man. There's nowhere for Snow to go. There's nothing to do, and Action comes out on top after absolutely kind of dominating that game. Wow. Like, truly incredible ZVP there from Action. Holy smokes. That was great. Never lost a base. He got chased out of here once and chased out of here once, but I don't think a hatch went down in the entire game. Just patience, man. Just patience. We got Hydras, Lurkers, we got Plague, we got Adrenalings, we've got Defilers. I mean, every little piece you want. Couple of Scourge to try to deal with observers and drops and stuff, and just at no point did Action's army get overrun at all. Not even close. Yeah, we've seen Snow... Okay, I've seen Snow play games where the Zerg player looks helpless. More than once. Just starts killing bases, slowing down the economy. The Zerg player feels crippled economically, and they just can't keep up, and then they die. But I don't think I've ever seen Snow on the other end of this, and it's almost like disturbing. Man, Action is so good. Wow, what a Patreon game. All right, let's check out the final score here. Turn 29,000 points here from Action, 208,000 points from Snow. Outproduced Snow 700 to 200. And it's not quite a 2-to-1 death ratio here for Snow, so that was great. Outspent the Protoss player here today by 13,000 resources in 26 minutes and made every one of those count. 184 units lost in a 26-minute game versus Snow. Insane. Like, absolutely crazy stuff. Man. All right, neat stuff. So that right there is going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered and a Patreon cast. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.